Good day, students. Welcome to another lecture in professional ethics. So today we are going to continue with our revision. So today we are going to look at question 2. So question 2 says ethical leadership is a leadership that is directed by a respect for ethical beliefs and values and for the dignity and the rights of others. Identify and explain characteristics of an ethical leader. So in this question, you are asked to identify as well as to explain the characteristics of an ethical leader. And these are the things that we have already discussed in our notes. There are videos that explains this and all that. And again, depending on the marks allocated to this question, so that should be able to guide you on how much you are going to write. Mostly, if it's 10 marks, then you only need to identify 5 and briefly explain them. But if it's 20 or 15, then you probably have to take 5 points, explain them, fully explain, giving enough details as well as providing examples. Now, let's look at these characteristics. So we are saying that high value awareness. So with high value awareness, it's just to make sure that values are well communicated in the company. People are aware of it. So that's one of the characteristic of an ethical leader. We have also high values accountability to make sure that every person, they are accountable for their responsibility, they are accountable for their work and all that. Leading by example, we're talking of as a leader, you must make sure that you are a leader that directs instead of command. So you actually lead by example. Values driven decision making. So you're saying that make sure that the decision making done, they are value driven, depending on your organization organization culture, organization values and all that. Insect policies and procedures, we are just saying that make sure that your policies and procedures are linked to your to your organizational value. They are linked to your organizational culture. They are linked to how your organization operates or how the organization is run. Right, value driven education. You're just saying that make sure that you provide education to your employees about the values and so on. Attention to perceptions. You're just saying that make sure that you offer or you give employees a chance to contribute, to give their ideas, to give their opinions and all that. And steady and incremental change. We are talking of environment. If probably if let's say there's something that is well done in an organization, if someone have accomplished something, they should get benefits and all that. Value-based selection, you're just saying that when you're doing your selection, when you're hiring your employees, when you're promoting them, it should be based on the value. If you, for example, you say that your company is an ethical company and you like people who are honest in your organizational culture or the values of your company, you're talking of honesty, you're talking of accountability, you're talking of respect and so on. So you should make sure that you hire someone who is honest, someone who has respect or integrity and all that. And encouraged initiative, we're just saying that to make sure that as an ethical leader, you have to encourage initiative from your employees to contribution, to make sure that they do not just follow, but they lead also, they initiate instead of just being told what to do. Now, these are the characteristics of an ethical leader, and this you can also find in your study guides. They are well explained. There are also previously made videos on this that explains these characteristics. Right, guys, so this will take us to the end of our today's lesson. If you have any question, do not hesitate to contact me. I'll see you guys in our next lecture.